Thank you. This is Mohammad Ibrahim Kokar, Assistant Professor at Shah Latif University, Kanpur, and today we will be discussing Shah Abdul Bhittai, a very famous man in poetry. And according to some scholars, while we see Latif in the context of Carlyle's canon, he can be dubbed as one of the greatest poets of the world. Today we will see two sources of Shah Abdul Bhittai, Suhni and Marui, and we will trace out female agency in it. Shah Abdul Bhittai belongs to 17th century, late 17th century and early 18th century in Sindh, and you would be surprised to know that when feminism had not taken its root in Western academia, it was Shah Latif who eulogized females and talked about female agency in his poetry. The world was devoid of the idea of female agency when feminism had not taken its roots, but Latif in his poetry, and let me tell you that Latif's poetry is compiled in Shahjo Risalo, and Shahjo Risalo contains 30 surahs, and it would be very interesting for you to know that out of these 30 surahs, means 30 chapters in which Shah's poetry is condensed, we have only female heroines. There is no single male hero in Latif's poetry. We have male characters, but those characters are not heroes. Latif only sings female and women as heroines, and today we will be discussing two surahs, Surah Suhni, which is the story of the courage, and Surah Marui, that is the epic of patriotism. But we will not be talking about courage and patriotism, we will be trying to trace out female agency in these two surahs. For theoretical framework, we have selected Kimberly Crenshaw's intersectional feminism, feminism in the context of race, gender, class, and ethnicity. Both the characters, Suhni and Maruy's leading heroines, Suhni and Marui, belong to middle class families, and they are entangled in such vast situations where even the courageous, even the royal women could have not surpassed or not gone out of that, but these middle class women, these women from downtrodden classes, they deny the royal patronages, they deny the royal gifts, they deny the patriarchal norms, and at that time they establish their own agency. The research is qualitative nature, textual analysis is taken, Sindhi verses from Suhni and Marui are taken, and then I have collated them with English translation of this. Starting from Surah Marui, the first verse that I am going to recite in front of you, I will be reciting in Sindhi, and then there is English translation given, and that will be matter of interest for you people. Shah Latif says, Kismat kaid kayo na te kair ache hin kota mein. Kismat kaid kayo na te kair ache hin kota mein. Aane likhe lohaji hand dikharim hi. Parche ki na paharariye jaan jusoi jeev. Raja razi cheer ta marun mile mari. The fate is a formidable bondage as it can't be averted. Marui knows that she has been confined by the fate. Royal king has not arrested her. He has not abducted her. It was because of her fate that she was abducted by him. But now see the courage of Marui. Otherwise, who would have agreed and accepted to come and stay in this fortress? It is obvious that it was written in the preserved tablets. That is why I have ended up here in this place. However, my mind and body, nay, even my very breath knows no peace and tranquility without the herdsmen and my kinsmen. Means she does not find any solace in royal cottages. She does not find any peace into a royal family. She said that my body, my mind, and even my breath is with my poor family man, and cannot be reconciled to anyone else except them. O king, pray be kind to me so that I may see again and be united to my kith and kin. She is not willing to sacrifice her liberty for the sake of the offerings, for the sake of the wealth, for the sake of the royal luxuries, and she wants to stay with her kinsmen. Shah Latif says, मुंह मारन सी नदियूं लोई में लाऊं सोन बराबर सगड़ा मुखे बाहुन बधाऊं उमर तुंजो आऊं पट कीअं पहिरियां सुमरा. When women are not being captivated, they can be consoled by offering the gold and other wealthy materials. Marui denies the offerings of gold to the Umar, the royal king of Sindh, who had abducted her, and says that I cannot compare your gold with the threads that I wear that are given by my poor family members. So I would love to live in this poor condition with my kinsman instead of living in a royal cottage with you. And she is not going to be won by Umar by all these offerings. So here she exercises her agency, and again she says, even a maran reet jiya sena mataim sonate. See, Marui on the one hand expresses her own agency, and then she represents her entire class. She said that in a maran reet jiya sena mataim sonate achi umar kot me kanje sikana kurit pakhan ji preet marin sina bataya. Umar offered her that, so what if you are in that much love with your kinsman, so I am going to bring your entire kinsman to stay with me in this royal cottage. I am going to offer them the royal patronage. So Marui says that, nay Umar, we people of Sindh, we the women of Sindh, we make our own independent decisions and we cannot be won by your royal offerings. So we can never compare our huts made of straw with your royal mansions. So keep your royal mansions with you, and we are happy with our own desert areas. And Marui belong to Thar desert. Even today, Thar is one of the declined and one of the marginalized area of Sindh. But Marui prefers to stay in that marginalized place instead of living with a royal king. And this is the last quotation I am going to quote from Sur Marui. Marui says, Vajhai vatan ke aun je hit muyas. Vajhai vatan ke aun je hit muyas. Ta gor munji sumra kaj pamaran pas. Bij gadane dehaji manja veladin vas. Muyai jias je vani mad malirade. She said that, Umar, if you are not going to free me, if you are not going to liberate me, I would prefer to die here, but kindly send my dead body back to my kinsman. For if my dead body would return to my kinsman, I will feel as if I am living forever. So she is not willing to surrender even her body. This is the extreme limit of female agency, that she is not willing to compromise on her liberty even at the cost of her death. And she said that if I will die in your mansion, kindly return my dead body to my kinsman. I would be living again if my dead body would reach to my kinsman and my people. And then now moving towards Suhni, this is another sur. And so Suhni, female agencies express that Suhni says, Tad takkad tar ghiran I kanyaran kam, Dada bhera niha me diye dura padam, Akul mat sharam trai niya nihoya. Marui was the story of patriotism, and in her patriotism she expresses her female agency. But Suhni is a wonderful story of a love, and love that is very strange. She is a married woman, but she had fallen in love with Mehar, and now she travels to Mehar. Being a married woman, she goes to Mehar every night, and then she says, while someone chastises her that why you are doing this, she is going to narrate her story that Tar takkad tar gharani kanya income. Since I am in love, so I plunge into water and I hesitate not doing in that. And she says that if people, cast aversions on me, people are chastising on me this, so let me tell you, those who are in love, they sacrifice their intellect, they sacrifice their discretion, and they sacrifice their shyness. So Shah Latif makes dialogue with Suhni and says, Marjvat mehar mata moti Suhni, sahar ja singar mata dam rekhariyen. The Suhni, if you are in that much love with Mehar, why are you returning back to your home? You better stay there, okay, and die with Mehar. Now look at the reply of Suhni. That is the best example of female agency. It cannot be found in even contemporary literature. She says, Chavanam je hekar mavan moti Suhni, ta duhe पासे दोस्त जे घारिया सब जमार बांधियड़ा तिहार हूं न लेंगे नाया. If only Mehar were to tell me once, oh Suhni, do not go back to them, I would stay at my friend's abode for the rest of my life. I would not put on again the dyed glamorous apparel. Means since Mehar is not asking me to stay with her, I will not stay with him. Okay, so I will not compromise on my decisions. I will not let my position down. Mehar will ask me to stay with him, then I would stay with her. I'm going to finish it. 1 minute, I know. And finally, Shah Latif says, Suhni, the mata gini Suhni aj darya mein dam, kari raat kunan mein kado athai kam, mata jagai dam, and puche pade wali. Suhni, why are you plunging into dark waters at such hour of night? You may die, so you better stay with Mehar. And what if your husband wake up and inquire about you? Then you will have to feel embarrassment. So look at the reply of Suhni. Suhni says, Puchi pade wali ko karindo dam. What if dam my husband will inquire about me? What will he do to me? Kari raat kunan mein I kanya come. Those who are in love, they are not afraid of such threats. They are not worried about such threats. He hado in cham khodo moga meharata, my body, my bones, my skin, my everything is sacrificed for my love. So when we analyze Shah Latif's these two surahs, we come to know that there is complete female agency expressed by strong women. We find that these women who challenge these total norms, they do it with their conscious mind. They are independent in their decision making. They are non-conformist. They challenge the male taboos and they challenge the things that were not considered conventional, not considered positive in conventional system. Modern feminism today talks about all these things. But Shah Latif in 17th and early 18th century, through his poetry, tells us that the women of sin, even in such worst times, exercise their female agency, and people of Sindh are always proud of Shah Latif and their women. I thank you all.